In a small town, nestled between fields and winding roads, lived a family of 4. There was a father, a mother, and their 2 children, 16-year-old Rafi and his younger sister, Me Too. Their home was modest, with a roof that wept during heavy rains and walls that bore the silent stories of time. But within those weathered walls, something powerful burned brightly: hope. Rafi would often see boys his age on fancy bikes, showing off new phones and dreaming out loud about their futures. He yearned for those things, of course, but what he wanted more than anything was to build a better life for his family. One evening, returning from a long day at school, he found his father sitting quietly on a wooden chair outside. His clothes were covered in dust, his hands calloused from years of hard labor. "Baba," Rafi asked softly, "why do you work so hard every single day?" His father managed a tired smile. "So that one day you won't have to work like this." Those words took root deep in Rafi's heart. Life was a constant struggle. Rafi's father was a daily laborer, which meant work was never guaranteed. His mother would stitch clothes late into the night, her fingers sore, just to earn a little extra. Even young Midu did her part, running small errands for neighbors. There were nights the family shared just one meal. Night, the power would go out, and they'd huddle around a single flickering candle to study. And there were nights when Rafi felt the weight of it all, feeling like he wanted to give up. One particular night, after failing a math test, his frustration boiled over. He threw his book across the room. "What's the point?" he shouted. "It doesn't matter how hard I study, we'll always be poor." His mother calmly picked up the book and placed it back in his hands. "Listen to me," she said, her voice gentle but firm. "Success doesn't just happen by chance. It happens when you prepare for it, even when life feels completely unfair." Her words sparked something in him. The very next day, Rafi made a choice. He started waking up before the sun, using the quiet morning hours to study. After school, he'd help Midu with her homework before diving back into his own. While his friends were out playing, Rafi was at home, practicing, reading, and preparing. His father saw the change. One evening, he came home carrying an old wooden ladder he'd found at a construction site. "It's broken," Mitu pointed out. Her father smiled. "It's not broken. It just needs fixing, just like our future." Together, as a family, they repaired the ladder, step by step, nail by nail. That ladder became more than just an object in their home. Whenever Rafi felt exhausted or discouraged, his father would point to it and say, "Success is like climbing a ladder. You don't jump straight to the top. You climb one step at a time." Years went by. Rafi faced countless obstacles, failed exams, moments of crippling self-doubt, and the constant pressure of their financial situation. At one point, he seriously considered dropping out of school to find work and help his family. That night, his father placed a hand on his shoulder. "Son," he said, "don't sacrifice your entire future just to fix today's problems. Set yourself up for success, even if it hurts right now." Rafi stayed in school. He studied with a renewed determination, harder than he ever had before. His mother kept sewing, her needle a constant rhythm in the night. His sister, Mitu, was his biggest cheerleader, her belief in him unwavering. Finally, the day came. A letter arrived. Rafi had earned a scholarship to a prestigious college. His mother wept with joy. His sister jumped around the room, ecstatic, and his father stood silently in the corner, his eyes shining with a pride that needed no words. Years later, Rafi returned to that same small house, but this time he returned as a successful man. The house had been repaired. The roof no longer leaked. And in the corner, the old wooden ladder still stood. Rafi walked over and touched its worn rungs, a smile spreading across his face. He finally understood. Success didn't begin the day he won the scholarship. It began all those years ago, the moment his family decided to prepare for it together, one small, hopeful step at a time. Thanks for watching.